Good morning, students. Let us continue with the term comedy, two types of comedy, and the definition of comedy we discussed in the previous lecture. The remaining three types of comedy we are going to study in our today's lecture. The third type of comedy is satiric comedy. In satiric comedy, political policies or philosophical principles are ridiculed. This is the basic feature of a satiric comedy in which policies made by the politicians or the political policies as well as serious principles, philosophical principles, they are laughed at, they are ridiculed. The great dramatist Aristophanes is considered to be the master of satiric comedy. He mocked philosophical, political, and literary principles of his age in his plays. The example is given that of Aristophanes, a great dramatist and great practitioner of satiric comedy, and in his plays he mocked at, he ridiculed the philosophical, political, and literary principles of his time. William Shakespeare's contemporary Ben Jonson also wrote satiric comedies. For example, he exposed the greed and the swindling tendencies of his age in his comedies, like Volpone and Alchemist. The plot of Volpone is one of the best plots in English comedy. It is a powerful study in avarice. Volpone's greed for gold reminds us of Marlowe's Jew of Malta. Ben Jonson's comedies impress us as terrible indictment of human greed, duplicity, and lust. This was about the satiric comedy. Now we come to the fourth type of comedy, that is comedy of manners. The earliest examples of comedy of manners are Shakespeare's Love's Labour's Lost and Much Ado About Nothing. However, the comedy of manners flourished in the Restoration age. It concentrated on the activities, intrigues, and amorous achievements of gay, frivolous, rakish type of young men and women. Unlike the Elizabethan romantic comedy, the comedy of manner is characterized by satire, realism, and social analysis. George Sherborne says that Restoration comedy is rather an anatomy of life, not more a representation than a commentary on life and on various social schematisms. The commentary is satirical in its nature. In fact, restoration comedy, restoration comedy of manners held a mirror to the high society of restoration age. The society was immoral. As a result, immoral tone played a vital role in structuring restoration comedy. Important dramatists who were the main practitioners of the comedy of manners include Sir George Etheridge, William Wycherley, William Congreve, Sir John Vanbrugh, and George Farquhar. These dramatists gave more importance to the wit and polish of their dialogue than to the construction of their plot. Now we come to the fifth type of comedy, farce. Farce is an exaggerated form of comedy. It is hyperbolic sort of comedy. Its primary aim is to provoke hearty laughter. The primary target, the primary aim of this type of comedy is to provoke laughter. It employs exaggeration or caricature types of characters. The characters which are there in this type of comedy, they are exaggerated, they are over highlighted. Absurd characters, dialogues, and situations are creatively used to make the audience laugh. In this type of comedy, farce, absurd characters, absurd dialogues, absurd situations, they are very artistically, very creatively used just to make the audience, just to make the readers laugh. One finds strong farcical elements in Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream and Merry Wives of Windsor. There are ample examples of farce, whereas these two dramas by William Shakespeare are concerned, such as Midsummer Night's Dream and Merry Wives of Windsor. Many movies by comedian artists like Charlie Chaplin, W.C. Fields, and Buster Keaton are brilliant examples of farce. Some of the movies of the comedian characters, such as Charlie Chaplin, such as W.C. Fields, and Buster Keaton, they are considered as the brilliant examples of farce. So this was all about the literary term comedy as well as the types of comedy in our syllabus. Mark it here. We shall be starting with another literary term of our syllabus in our next lecture. which is going to be tragedy. Thank you very much.